Hello, my lovely listeners. How are you feeling? Are you stuck in the victim mode, or are you stuck in like a suspension mode at the moment with kind of knowing what you want to do, but not really knowing where it's going to take you, how you're going to do that? And what's going to happen out of this, while also recognizing that you are not giving it 100%, while also recognizing your critical voice inside, and knowing that what you are thinking is might hinder you. That's how I am. It's a very strange and convoluted position of persevering and doing what I think it's right, but also knowing that it's slow, or I recognize the negative patterns in me. I recognize the voice that is really bringing me down nowadays. I am not sure why. And I was thinking it's the planetary movement that just happened with Uranus coming into Gemini, so my sign. But I don't know if that's like a summer thing in Europe where I am now. We are just going into summer soon, and all those changes and happening in the life around me, the changes, some of them that I wanted to happen really a lot, and then once they happened, I realized that this is not really fully how I imagined it, and I really want to live out of the powerful mindset, out of the abundance mindset, while I am going on and on and on around my life, around the scarcity mindset and blaming other people because I don't have what I would like to have, and I think that these other people would provide it for me, while I also know that the only person that can provide for me and take care of me fully is myself. And this also connected to me spending this week or over a week just by myself, almost like a how can I describe that? Almost like when you go to a place where you are not really supposed to speak or talk to other people, this kind of like a mindfulness retreat that I sort of put on myself. And I was thinking, and I'm really feeling good with that. I wonder, how is your experience with being by yourself and spending time with yourself and making sure that you are taken care of, and just going and doing things and following your mind? Or are you in the totally different position at the moment that you cannot carve this time for yourself at all? I mean, no matter which position or which time in life we are at, it always comes with, I guess, reflection, or for me is the stopping moment, and is the thinking, am I in the moment right now? Am I thinking in the future and not being able to stop? Am I operating from a scarcity moment? Am I thinking that other people owe me something? Is my life influenced at the moment by other people actions or inactions? And just a reflection on me in relation to other people. How much do I give? How much I want to receive? How easy it is to receive it, and how easy it is for me to give. I was going through the moments that I was really open to people, and I was always smiling and happy to forge a conversation, and just really kind of receptive mood of like being really interested in people. And at the moment is more like a withdrawal, so that means that I am not really that much, I'm not as open as I was, I guess, and I'm finding myself being sort of like agitated by people a little bit, or I'm really within my own shell at the moment, and I invite you to, wherever you are, to not judge it and always recognize that it's going to pass. However strong the moments feel at this very moment in life, today at 11 a.m. on Sunday morning or whatever, Monday evening, however it feels at this very moment, it's just to recognize that it will change, it will pass. And we have many phrases like this in the literature and philosophy, the main one being this too shall pass. And although we are not seeing the passing of time, and although we are not seeing it like at this very moment, it's just, I am sitting here, I see the same sky and the same flats in front of me and roofs and some light bulbs and open balcony, and it's kind of like a moment still, but within this moment things are changing already. I have just finished my coffee, I am through with my cereal, so, and I can observe my thoughts kind of galloping, and I am talking here to you. So all of these actions or inactions, they are changes, they are fluctuations, and who knows what's going to change with this episode. I don't know that. It's once it's been put out in the ether, that's it. It's just working itself, its own life. And the same for you. What's going to change for you while you are listening to this? What's going to change in your mindset? What's going to change in your thoughts? How are these reflections that I am putting out influencing your own reflections? How easy it is to reflect on yourself. That might be one of the things. I always invite you to have those reflections and thinking, and also meditating, so not letting the thoughts carry you. I found myself recently being really carried by the thoughts, and the main one is that the one that I was just talking about, of other people having effect in my life, and the kind of wanting to withdraw a little bit, while also recognizing how important people are in my life. How sometimes I imagine when I sit here that there is no one else in the world, it's just me. I don't know why this thought is bringing me to myself. It's like I imagine empty world and just me in this whole world, and how it would feel, and how strange it would feel, and devastating, terrifying maybe, or maybe interesting, when you have this kind of like movies where people or a population was swiped or whatever happened to people, and then you wake up by yourself in the city. I don't know why those thoughts are coming to me. Maybe it's because I am in a solitude here, and it's more in my mindset rather than the physicality, and the mindset where I've been by myself every day, really, and having connections like with random people in coffee places and just parks or museums where I've been going, always surrounded by people, and obviously talking to my friends, having a really deep conversations on the phone with my friends, but not having anyone in like a physical proximity, and how it makes me I guess it makes me unsettled. It makes my nervous system a little bit going out of the basic, how can I describe that? Yeah, my nervous system is not really calm. It's a little bit unsettled, and every day I am trying to settle it. And the best thing that works for me, for example, for this is swimming, any type of physical exercise, cycling a lot and walking. Obviously as well, like distraction things like eating nice food and going shopping and going to see arts and museums where I am not so in my own body, to the point that it kind of hurts almost. So this was just reflections a little bit on the solitude, and kind of reflections around my thoughts of how much I rely on other people, I guess, supporting me or helping me, and how much I am putting myself in a victim mode when they don't. And the thoughts that I had around how much responsibility I put on them, and if they don't do that, I am going into blaming mode and I'm going into scarcity mode from my own mind, thinking if they don't help you, that's their if they don't help me, that's their responsibility to help me. How can they not help me? I am not going into how can I help myself? What can I do to help myself? I am a grown, responsible person, and whatever pep talk I am giving myself, how much of this is actually negative or criticizing or thinking I cannot do that, instead of I can do that. Let me be consistent, like with this podcast, whatever it is for you, painting, drawing, singing, studying, researching, I don't know, whatever it is for you, exercising, you can blame it on all sorts of factors. And I'm saying it to myself as well, and while I'm saying this, I'm smiling, because that's what I'm doing. I'm blaming things on all sorts of factors: where I come from, how I speak, what I've experienced in life, instead of focusing on what can I do. And the first thing that came to my mind of what actually I can do, it was, I can record this podcast. It brings me joy. Is it easy? No, it's not easy, but I can do this, and while I go in the flow, I can speak to you. Sorry if you are just hearing the bells ringing. That's lovely. I love hearing the church bells ringing. It's like a really nice meditation little stop sign during the day. So I love hearing that. So if it is a sign for you, and I take it as a sign for me as well, to come out of the blaming others or seeking their responsibilities and thinking why they, what about them, and kind of turn it into yourself and thinking what I can do, what's the next step for me. And it maybe is something very simple as turning criticizing thoughts into nice positive thoughts about yourself, and thinking about what good things happened to me, what good things have I done, how I am a friend to myself. And if I am not friend to myself, how can I be a little bit more friend to myself? What I would like my friend to do and say and think about myself, and thinking about this yourself. So I leave you with those thoughts. I hope they were helpful, and I hope you give this talk a like, and I speak to you soon. Bye bye.